Ooh, boy. All right. Hey, what's up, Sess? Hey, Buzzduh. Sorry, I'm working on getting the chat and everything set up on OBS. And yeah, OBS has just been a bear lately. That's really all I can say about it. I mean, it's fine. It's fine, but yes, I know. It's always pathetic, Shao. Always. Like, where is the chat? I do not see it. But you guys can hear me and see me, right? Sess, you can hear me? Buzzduh, you can hear me? Just let me know. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Matt. Cool. Alright, I'm glad you guys can hear me, and, like, I can make this work. Like, I'm not gonna spend too much time fooling with OBS. But, yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time fooling with it. Hey, Abystus. It's okay, Abystus is here. It's all good. I just wish I could figure out how to get my stupid chat window back. Like, I can see it, like, I have YouTube also opened, and, like, well, basically I've got the chat popped out. It's basically how I have that working right now. So I have, like, two separate windows. That might actually work better for me, now that I think about it. Oh well, it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Master of my universe? Nice to see you. Oh, I know that's not the routine that I used. That's not the address that I used. Alright, so I can do this. To get that routine. FF9CCD80. Okay. That is right. Abystus is the man. So yeah, I actually spent a little bit, since I had the snafu with Oh man, and it's I hate to hear that, Master of my Universe. The crud's been around the family too. Crud has been around and has gone around in my family. It's never fun. It's never fun. So let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I've spent a significant amount of time with OBS, Streamlabs OBS over the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, getting things kind of reconciled back to how I liked them with the snafu over the weekend that did not do any favors for the stream overall. That kind of sucked. But that is going to be what it is going to be. It's not that big a deal. At least I don't think so. So, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get started here. We're going to move this in because I was actually working off save states earlier when I made that video. It's funny, I posted it in a Facebook on a Facebook page, and posted on a Facebook page and was like, you have too much time on your hands. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? He's probably not wrong, because the truth of the matter is, like, it took me more time to make and, like, you know, edit and produce the video and everything and upload it to YouTube than it actually did to make the stupid fix. So there's that. Alright, let me get... And you know, if this gets too loud and I break the mic, let me know, because I can hear it a little bit when I do say something. Like, sometimes. But, yeah. Let me know if it gets to be a little bit on the loud side, or if the P's pop a little too loud, or if the T's are a little tough, or the S's are a little whatever. And I'll make some adjustments to the mic. I think when Bill Party was over here, I think he just randomly fiddled with some stuff on my mixer. So there could be that too. Ah! Alright. Well, let's see what's going on with Abystus's wonderful manhole cover. I'll mess with this, and then I'll get it moved in. Oh, controller. There we go. Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me. Did it again. It's alright. Doesn't matter. So, let's go all the way over here. Alright, look at that manhole cover. Look at that. That is a solid manhole cover. I mean, it skews a little bit, but that's to be expected. Skews a little bit, but yeah, it's to be expected. So let's look at, yep. Oh, there it goes. Actually, oh man, actually you can see the entire floor, like the entire road. Like if you look, there's like diagonal, like, I don't know if you call it corruption or what you'd call it, but it's just ick. It's just gross. And there, like, it straightens out on that side. Sitting here going over manhole covers. Unbelievable. Yeah, now we're all the way in the corner and it's finally straightened out. But now if we go up here, it doesn't matter where we are. This is with the fix in, I believe, yeah. No, you dummy. So yeah, so there you go. It's got a nice ovalish tint to it. Street's not too bad looking. So, yeah. Yep, hooray for the manhole cover. Yep, see there it is there. And you see there is a little bit of skewering to it, but not anything like it was. Yeah, let's do this. No! I was going to try to put an ice spike right on top of the manhole cover. Alright, so I still feel like this thing is a little loud. Maybe it's just me, though. I feel like my mic's a little bit loud. Okay, so let's moved in. Let me throw this over here. Very small amount of code. All right. Let's just have this running on startup, but ROMs directory and Supreme. Pop that into that bad boy there. Get us some main plus started back up. Alright, let me get my controls configured. I did get a new USB cable for my PS3 controller, which is nice because I don't have to worry about it frequently disconnecting itself. And get this going in here. There we go. How about that? That's just perfect. So yeah, that's cool. Just remember that. That forward teleport is not a hard change. I just haven't gotten around to doing BIOS checks because I still haven't gotten into the BIOS, or not the BIOS, but the CMOS stuff. Alright, so that's good, and let's just make sure that Abystus is happy with the manhole here. Nice, Master of my Universe. I actually recently, like, as of, well, yesterday. Okay, so the manhole cover is nice and straight there. And we'll go to the other side. Actually, just as of, like, yesterday, got me a new TV. It's replacing one that is, it'll be 11 years old next year. Like, in January, it'll be 11 years old. So, yeah, he's had CPU AI since the public beta. Abystus, come on, man. He's in the ladders. Yeah, Master of my Universe. It's a Samsung. It's a 55-inch. It's the RU8000 series. It has FreeSync. Yes, he's included in the demo. Look, see, there he is. See? Look, there he is. There he is. Yes, and he's in the demo fights as well. So let's, track mode original. Yeah, what I have is it's a Samsung, and the one it's replacing is a Samsung. It's been great. It's just had it for 11 years, and my wife was actually like, just go get a TV. Because I talk about it like every year, and then I always want to wait on the technology for the prices to come down. But as you can see here, Abystus, that's actually Rain. See, Rain's got an actual Rain life bar nameplate. It's not the fake one, and he does a Rain combo. So yes, and Melina eats nails. I bet Baraka likes that. So yeah, he's in the random fights. That's what you just saw. Random matchup demo fights. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I think maybe, I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't do the demo, like the demo fight portion. I would presume he would be, though. I don't know why he wouldn't be. Oh, I suck. Alright, anyway, that's enough of that. So, let's see, where did we get with the fatalities last time? We finished up Sonya and Jax, right? Because I think I moved on to something else after I finished up Sonya. Because it was the flame on the Kiss of Death that got me all snagged up. Kano. Sorry. What about Kano, Master of my Universe? The Rainbow Blood, Sess, I'm gonna shoot the combat code in here right now. Yeah, Kano's taken care of. That was the first one. Yeah, Kano's good. I mean, Kano and Sonya, I'm doing them actually based on character ID. So, Kano, Sonya, Jax, and then Nightwolf. Which I plan to have a little fun with Nightwolf. Because his one fatality, the lightning strike fatality, sucks. So, well, you know what? Let's just dig right in. I'm sure that's what you guys all came for. You didn't come to hear me talk. Let's do this. So let's see, let's get Wolf and Subby, and we'll go in the graveyard. That's already in the graveyard, I think. Wolf and other Subby. Oh yeah. All right. It's actually something that I fixed earlier in the revision. See sub here. Now, if you look, I'm gonna bring up 1.2 real quick and show you how bad this was versus sub. Striker, that's an unused sound clip from the game. There's quite a few unused sound clips actually. Let's see y'all. See what we got. 1.2. I need to bring up 1.2. Is that it? Nope. No, it is. I just have the wrong ROMs in there. Okay, hold on a second. That's not the right one either. Son of a gun. Here we go. Maybe. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, that did not take long enough. Sorry about that, fellas. It's probably messed up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is going to look like. Looks pretty 1.2-ish. Shoot. Oh well. Alright. Not sure if I fixed it here or not. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is 1.2. Yeah, this is 1.2. Look at how Sub-Zero jumps all over the screen. God, that was just awful. Yeah. But yeah, if you look at this, you see where that's been fixed. So that's cool. All right, so let's get to looking at this. Wolf shock fatal. Here we go. I actually have this marked already, because I messed around with this before. I can't remember what I was doing with it. It was in the earlier days. The earlier days of hacking, when sometimes I would look at the hacks, the work that I've done, and I go, oh God, why? Alright, so we'll run down through this and see what causes this fatality to kind of suck. So let's grab this here. It's like Nightwolf is swimming in a sea of suck. And I need the handy dandy calculator. Thank you, Abystus. Let's see, we need our player 1 and player 2 here. Yeah, let's put our calculator up here. It's the only one yeah. It's the one thing about Nightwolf I really don't like, is this fatality kind of just sucks. It's the only thing they really got wrong with Nightwolf, I think, is that his fatality just is awful. All right, so this is, I believe, the take over me part. Yep. That's the take over me part. And this object here, that's the 40. I think that's, I don't know if that's how long Nightwolf holds that pose. Let's find out. Blink. Yep.
Nightwolf wins. Fatality.
Okay. Alright, so we'll do this. Alright, so the save state for Wolfie's fatality has been created here. So what we need to examine is first thing is this 40 hex to A0. That's how long Nightwolf holds the pose before it jumps directly into the fatal blow completed and the victory stance. So this right here is going to all this stuff right here is the business for oh God, come on. This is all the business for what happens to the character. They turn into they go bow and then they turn into a hot mess. So I want to examine this right here. I want to break this. So I want to see what that does. Alright, there's 2, and there's 3. Okay. I don't know, Howard Jones. There might be something added. Oh. What is that? FFE20D80. Oh, that's interesting. 20D80. Oh, I bet. I bet that is an array. Yep, that's an array. That's an array that I believe holds the graphical pieces for these guys. Yeah, alright. Yeah, you know, Howard Jones, I do love me some Easter eggs, but I will keep this fatality from swimming in its own sea of suck. I will do that. Oh, I bet that's why. It's because it shares some stuff with, I bet this shares some stuff with Striker's fatality. So if we pop this in here, I bet this does. So, yeah, I bet you that shares some stuff with, Striker. Because Striker's Shocker does the same thing, as does Reigns. So if we were to look at this, if we were to look here, and we were to find, yeah, there's a few instances, and there's one here, and I'm gonna bet you anything that is Striker. That is Striker's fatal right there. But we'll get to that eventually. And yeah, that's the smoking effect. All right, anyway, so, and here's our DSJS, which I would love it if TMS assembler had a DSJS, because that's just such a cool code. Ah, no, just dropped my controller. That's all right. This thing has been through some things. This controller, I've had this controller just about since. No, I've had it since before I got my old TV. I got this back in at the end of 2008 because I had a Blu-ray player. I had a Sony Blu-ray player, and my used to be father-in-law had he had bought a TV. He bought a Sony Bravia, and it came with a PS3. Well, he didn't want to fool with the controller. He didn't want to have to fool with the controller to use it as a Blu-ray. So I traded him my Blu-ray and like $100 for the PS3, and this was the controller that came with it. And I've had it for 11 years now. So it's been through its share of stuff. All right, so FFA2 5680. So it's going up to here. DSJS A11. So what's the value in A11? So we need to get to 5680 is right here. Trying to see where they plug a value into A11. That's at 4. So if we make A11 something ridiculous like, I don't know, 40.
Wins. Fatality.
Okay. Okay, so, so that's where this 4 hex to A11 goes oh, okay, okay. So, I wonder how well that corresponds. Because for one thing, like, let me turn off all the brakes, except for the first one. Or the second one, actually. Like, this right here, like this point, I don't feel like this lasts long enough. I mean, I could be alone in that. But, like, it just doesn't feel like it lasts long enough.
Fatality.
Alright. So let's do something like this. So let's just up it by a little bit here. So we're going to get a new script going here. Night Wolf. Yeah, that's really good. Night Wolf lightning fatal fixes. We're kind of fixing it because it sucks. So, but for now, and we'll put in our comment header. And if you guys ever watch what was his name? Is it Nintendo Capri Sun or something like that? Maybe that was his name. Maybe that was his name. Yeah, Nintendo Capri Sun. He does a thing. It's called fake sequelitis, and it's comparing Metroid and Super Metroid. And one of the things, like, and before you know it, you're swimming in a sea of suck. And that's where that inspiration came from. And his yell when he does something wrong, oh my goodness, ah! I can't do it, but I don't want to try because I don't want everybody to jump off the stream. That would be bad. So let's see. Anyway, so there is this one piece of the script where we are moving. That ain't it. That's it. We're moving K. We're moving 4 hex to A11. So let's change that to move K 6 hex to A11. All right. So 188B. 188B is now 18CB. Alright, we're gonna do a state save Wolfie 2, and we're gonna see if that did anything for us. So here's...
Wins. Fatality.
And Wolfie 2.
Wins. Fatality.
Okay. So maybe moving it... Maybe if we did 5. Yeah, let's try moving 5 hex. So instead of 18 CB, we'll do 18 AB, and we'll do 50. So that'll give us a little more time. That's not bad. That seems to go on a little bit. And that is the original. Which kind of sucks.
Fatality.
So let's stick with this one, which is in the middle.
Wins. Fatality.
And while we're doing this, make the background flash. Yes, I think. I think it's one of the special effects. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's I think that's what I did for Rain's fatality. Let's find out.
Sub-Zero. Fight. Finish him. Fatality.
Yeah. So when would you prefer the light? Like, you want the flat? I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I know I have that somewhere. Oops, no, no, no. Cancel. Okay. Want to undo that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know where that's at. I just gotta find it now. Hang on. There we go. Oh my. Let me check on something real quick. I think we might be able to do this. Okay. And there's got to be a better way to do that. Maybe not. Okay, well. All right. Yeah, let's hot fix this bad boy. So where's the takeover me at? A1, A520. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Right there. Okay, so that's where we need it to be. Okay. All right. So sorry. I feel like I'm doing some mad scientist work here. Or crazy scientist. That could be it too. So we need to find where we left off. Let's see. Sonia. Jax's stuff is fixed. So Sonia's. Just want to see where we are with that. So that should be CDCB6. CDCB. Yeah. And that's got some stuff. Well. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. I've been just trying to cram code in where I can. And that's what we'll continue to do for now. Until I get it straightened out. So let's see through CE370. CE370. Okay. Those are the original bytes. I'm just going to hot fix this real quick. Actually, I'm going to daggone it, sorry. There we go. Now. Okay. All right. So okay. Now. So we got A0 open. Okay. So let's see. Move. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Into actually, I don't think I need that. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9A. Okay. So now we'll save Wolfie Flash. And we'll see what happens. No promises. I'm probably going to break it. Yeah. Where did I go wrong? Okay, I obviously missed something. Oh. Alright, let me see what I missed here. Oh, yeah, I gotta run that again. Duh. Alright, now. Alright, here we go. Hey! Okay, I know what that did. Because I have to duplicate the bytes, you big dummy. Okay, now, for real. Alright, so there you go. Let's try it on another stage. I'm just curious. Didn't even see it there. Unless I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah. Well, I think that's actually a distance requirement thing. That's something we could do. Let me try something here. Okay, so who's in A8? Okay, sub is. I don't know if we set him back. Wonder what that would look like if it went behind. Like it was going into them. Let's see how that looks without a break. The thing about that, like the lightning distance, I think, is it's kind of dependent on where Night Wolf is. So these fatalities have distance requirements, like a minimum distance and a maximum distance. And a lot of these are probably hitting inside of the maximum distance. So here, I mean, it hits him like it hits him right on the money. And if you're inside the maximum distance, yeah, it might go a little bit further, but actually moving it to where it looks like it's hitting inside of them might actually help. I think it's just something that I'm going to have to look at and see how I feel about it. See, with it being, when it goes inside the minimum, when it's inside the maximum distance like that, actually, I wonder if we couldn't speed that up a little bit. You never know. Maybe it will. Let me look at something here. Maybe it's here. 43472. I don't know if this speeds the lightning up. I don't know. Did that speed it up a little bit? Let's see. Now. So if I sped this up a little bit, next it looks a little neater. I think. Slow it down. Let's speed it up. So I'm going to try this again. Alright, I can get it. I promise. Well, I can't promise, but I'll get it.
Finish him.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Night wins. Fatality.
Okay. And you know, unless you're actually looking for it, nobody's going to be able to tell the difference. Honestly. Honestly, nobody's going to be able to tell the difference. I mean, even just adding that extra 10 hex additional ticks of lightning struggling. You know, even that, if you watch them back to back, like it just like the fatality doesn't look so lame anymore. Even by itself now, the way it is, does not look so doggone lame. So we do have a good thing going here. I think anyway. I believe we have a good thing going. So let's take a look at this script. So there's a few things that we're going to touch specifically. So 2 of them up here. So right there. So move immediate forward. So okay. So this is going to be all right. And then to match that, and then from here, we need to hook in. And where are we hooking in at here? Right there. FFA1 A5. Oh, it goes in the middle. Cut. And don't need that. And we need to know where to put it here. I need to check to make sure. I'm going to leave that alone for now. So we're just going to go upward. Which for now is going to be, start it very conservatively at like 39930. The struggle is real. Indeed it is. FF9C. Oh, this is going to be one of those where the code is above the hooks. Alright. Oh, hey. I don't know why I did that. That should be sufficient. And then we need to replicate those original bytes, which is FF48hex to A0, and clear A1. Those are original bytes. Then we need to, can we jump relative? Maybe. Ah, we can. Okay, good. Save a little space. Well, actually, perhaps we can do... And we can... Yep, we can save that. What the heck's going on here? What the crap? Oh well, it's good for now. I don't care. Okay. Alright, so let's see how we did. Make sure we didn't break anything. It's my favorite thing. 39930. Copy swap bytes. Yeah, we can always move it if we need to. Alright. And more struggles. Alright. Okay. What the heck? Why did it drop my... Gotta be kidding me.
I win.
Yep, you won, Con. You got me. I don't know why it dropped those again. Makes me mad. Okay.
Here we go. You never win.
I don't know who's he gonna blow up. We'll keep blowing up sub. Alright, here we go.
Fight. Finish him. Knightful wins. Fatality.
Look at that. Basically got it on the first try.
Fight. Finish him. Knightful wins. Fatality.
Yeah.
Round one. Fight. Finish him. Knightful wins. Fatality.
Okay, well. That's not too bad. Can't complain. So let's see. What's next? Now I can always add in some other options. Now, what would the new Nightwolf Fatality, now with less suckage? So the other potential thing to do here. Dooby-dooby-doo. So I was just thinking about that, Arturo. Okay. So here's the question. If we do that, at what point does the enemy go boom? There?
Wins. Fatality.
Or do they... Because, like, you think about it.
Fight. Finish him.
Ah,
Night Wolf.
oops.
Round one. Fight.
So you think about it.
Finish him.
Oh, and I got the yips. I can't do the fatality now. Dang it.
Fight. Finish him.
Are you serious?
Round one. Fight. Finish him.
There we go. Okay, so... So I think that the... I would think that the explosion would have to be on impact, because if you waited for it to explode, like, the explosion would have to be there. Hey, I couldn't have timed that any better. I would think the explosion would have to be there. So if we did that, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. So we would have to do there. Yeah, that's the thing, is you do miss out on some things. Like, I think it would look funny if they exploded after they got electrocuted. The thing that works with rain, and the thing that could potentially work as an Easter egg with Striker, is that they're getting hit with 1,000, or they're getting hit with 1,000 lightning bolts, and then there's a delay, and then there's the last one that comes in and pops them. And then with Striker, the taser, the taser holds on, and that would make sense that they could possibly explode after that. But like, Night Wolf's lightning just hits them, and then they struggle for a bit and then go down. So I would think the option would have to be to, pop the head, or pop them right there, or let them struggle. Or the taser pops off the head. You corrected the with the. Maybe you're on mobile. I've done that before too. I used to work with a guy that would incessantly, and it was one of my first jobs out of it was actually my first job out of college. I was finishing up college when I got it, actually. And this guy, literally, I never saw him once in a help desk ticket, correctly spell the. It was always TEH. Te, te, te. Te computer will not power on. Cannot log into test system. Always, 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 always. Like he did it on. I'm about 95% sure he did it on purpose. About 95%. All right. Anyway, sorry. I have digressed, which I am very good at. All right. So here's this, and so let's see what it looks like. No, that's not why it's in my name. I can't remember why. I can't remember why I did that. That was something that, like, back in like the early to mid 2000s, with the leet speak and all that, te was used quite often. I don't know if this guy did it ironically or if he thought he was proving a point or something by doing it, but I did it because, I was Tech Cube Ninja because we worked basically been cube farms. Is what we were. We were like one cubicle had 4 desks, and there were 4 cubicles to a pod. So it was like a pod of 16. And I was the cube ninja. All right. Anyway, where was I? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so FFA1, A6, A0. Okay. So this should actually be pretty quick. All right, so this is actually going to be super easy. Nope. Really should be it. You dumbhead. Why didn't I break that? Oh my goodness, are you serious? Okay. Let me try that again. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Let's try Hold on. Let's try this one.
Finish him. Manhole wins. Fatality.
That was weird. That one.
Finish him. Manhole wins.
Did that? Does that still flash?
Finish him.
Yep. No, I don't think it flashes the way we want it to. Yeah, it doesn't.
Manhole wins. Fatality.
Not 100% sure why though. Let's try this. Hold on, sorry. So that's where that is right there. Okay. Actually, what is that? 9B8550. Okay.
Finish him. Manhole wins. Fatality.
Okay, let's try this. Sorry. Got an idea. $33. And then, you know, that gives us more blood. Let's do 15. Okay. Let's do 15 and then 18. I think.
Finish him.
Oh no, gosh.
Wins.
Oh, that's why. You dumbhead. Did it again. Okay, try that.
Finish him.
There we go. That seems like a lot of bones.
Fatality.
I know why. So we want this one, maybe.
Finish him. Wins. Fatality.
That might be a good Easter egg. Let's do that.
Finish him. wins.
Yeah, 15 and 33, so that gives us blood, and the bones will dissipate. That's so ridiculous.
Finish him.
I don't know, I'm just getting silly now.
Fatality.
20? Yeah.
Finish him.
That would have to be lowered, but
Wins.
that's actually not bad. Just the height of that blood would have to come down some, but
Finish him. Wins. Fatality.
no, I haven't gotten to strikers yet, McLevins. I'm going by character ID, so Kano, Sonya, and Jax are done, and I'm just working on Nightwolf now. Yeah, I agree with that, Master of My Universe. I'm just, for some reason, that it's getting that blood. It's just getting that blood in the right place. Bloob. Needs more bloob. The problem with having the parts smoking afterwards is that's a lot of smoke to generate. Like if you put a smoke generation effect on all of those body parts, you're going to crash the game. Jax fixed if you did his grow and stomp in the corner, in the left hand corner, he would grow funny, like he would be like inverted, like the left side would be on the right and the right side would be on the left. Um, and so I fixed that. So no matter where he is on the screen, he actually grows correctly. Let me see something real quick. Hang on. I think I might actually have a video on that I can bring up for everybody real quick. Give me just a second. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Maybe I don't have it in there, but I can show it to you real quick. Yeah, it might crash. That's the, I mean, because like just on screen right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 assets as far as bones. Ooh, dang it. There's 13 assets as far as like bones and body parts on the screen. And if you give them a random shot at smoking, there's always the chance that they could all smoke, and that would be bad. Ooh, that might not be too bad. Those are from those unused pieces, Nick, are actually from his head, like his head clap fatality from MK2. Well, nuts. In order to do that, master my universe, I would have to write a new routine for the body parts, because those different body part explosions are they're in the game already, and I'd have to write an anatomically correct. But what's the point of anatomically correct? Have you seen Trilogy? There's like 10,000 bones. I mean, like, I get it, I do. We'll figure it out though. So yeah, so what I'll do is I will put okay, so do you guys want like, so like what do you think would be cooler? An Easter egg to allow you to pop them and they go boom, or a random shot at making the body go boom, as opposed to the struggle. Ooh, excuse me. Either one I'm good with. Doesn't bother me either way. Easter egg. So an Easter egg. So think like, you know, when you do the stage fatality in like in Scorpion's lair. If you press and hold, it's like high punch and run on both sides. You'll get, if you press high punch, I think it's forward and comes out and says crispy. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the Easter egg, like the Easter egg here would be to either, you know, like the normal fatality would still be the normal fatality, but the Easter egg input, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, obviously, would be to make them explode like this. Did you see this part? Make them explode like this. Or something similar. Obviously not with the blood all the way up there. But like if we wanted to get like super ridiculous with this. 18? Yeah. No. Let's do 2 dry body explosions. It stayed white. So what we've done, Nick, is oh boy, where did it go? Is that right? No, I don't think so. I think I screwed it up. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to enhance the default fatality. So, what we've done is we've made them struggle a little bit longer. So I'll show you. So this is the default, I think. Yeah, that's the default.
Fatality.
And here... Nope. Here's the enhanced one, I think. So essentially what's happening is there's a flash of light and he struggles a little bit longer before he goes down. So we're not making it too ostentatious. Yeah, we're not making it too ostentatious. He's not going to sit there and struggle for a long time before he falls over. But he will... he struggles for longer. I'm curious. Actually, hold on a minute. Ooh, you know what? I like that better. Watch this. Hey. There we go. We get more, get more flash. Yeah. So I think this might be a good amount of flash. Let me know what you think. Because what I just wrote in, as opposed to yeah, okay. So what we'll do... Alright, so let me throw that back in there. So 1900. Well, what's 18A0? Okay. Let's try. This might be too much. This might be too much. Yeah, that's too much. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make... Yeah. So we're going to make the flash last a little bit longer. Yeah. So it's not, like, way in the way. So yeah, they struggle for about 60, or they struggle for 16 frames longer, basically, is what it is. Yes, I mean, like, if I really ham it up here, and if I throw the maximum, if I go maximum amount of flash, which is going to be ridiculous. Obviously too much. Even like... That's obviously too much. this teeters on too much. This like, yeah, that's still too much. But if we drop it to like, let's try 6 hex. I think that's probably the best if we go 6 hex. So this is going to be hard to tell. So this is 2. This is 2 hex. That's pretty easy to tell, actually. Let's see. 3, 4. This is 4 hex. All right. This is 5 hex. And this is 6 hex of value. I think 6 is about as much as I'd want to go. It gets the point across, I guess. And we could... Let's look at 5 again. And 6. Yeah, we can go with 5. The difference between 5 and 6 is not as great as like the higher up you go. So let's you want to see 10? I think you mean A. A is 10 frames because we're in hex. But yeah, I'll show you. This is going to be too much. Yeah, it's too much. So it's going to end up being 5 or 6. I'm going to put it in as 5 for now. And we'll go from there. Let's see. All right, so now Easter egg time. So I'm going to take this piece of real estate here off where you guys can't see it. did I say I wanted it? Okay. Let's do that. Hold on. Okay. All right. So here's what it's going to look like. Yeah. So that's what it's going to look like. Let's see if we can get it right on the first time. And I shouldn't have to change anything else because we changed that. Light the sky is still the same spot, and the struggles are a modification of the original code. All right. All right. Who do you guys want me to light up? Why does it keep dropping these stupid inputs? That makes me mad. All right. I'm gonna pop Shiva. Okay. Poor Shiva. Okay, so make sure this works. All right. Let's look at it again, make sure it looks good. All right. I have a bone to pick with that animation, but we'll get there. Hang on. Now, well, Oh my gosh. Dummy. Oh, gotta hold the right buttons, dummy. Hold on. You dummy. Alright, did that wrong. I guess I didn't need to close it out, but... Okay. Yep, I put the wrong code in, and I caught it as soon as I knew it. As soon as I did it, I knew I did something wrong. Or as soon as I saw it, I knew I had done something wrong. It was at that moment I knew I'd messed up. I knew I'd screwed up. Alright, now let's do this. Okay. Plug you back in. Fire up some plus. Ah, there we go. Look at that. I'm in business with the inputs, boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I may have asked this before. Any Camelot 331 fans out there? He's kind of my favorite YouTuber right now. It's worth a shot. He's worth looking at. Alright, there's that. Now. For God's sake. Alright, let's try this. Sorry, guys. That was my fault. Forgot to make Shiva invisible. Camelot 331. He's been doing a lot of stuff like exposing like shady retail practices and some of GameStop's recent struggles and stuff. He was a GameStop manager for a long time, worked for GameStop for like 11 years. He's just, I find him to be incredibly funny. And I actually forgot where I was going with that. I completely lost my train of thought. Maybe it's something to do with eggs and Easter eggs. I don't know. But he tells stories about his old boss that they called Egg because he was kind of egg-shaped, and he had this this rhythm that like when somebody walked by that he found attractive, like ooh, ah, ooh yeah, something like that. I found it funny. All right, let's make sure she still does what she's supposed to do, which she did. And now let's make her go kapow. If I hold the right button combination. Oh my.
Wins. Fatality. Wins. Fatality.
Yeah, I know there's no blood. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that. I think blood would definitely be better. Let's try it. Let's try it with blood. Ah, you scrub.
Wins. Fatality.
And got to get the death scream in there too. I think I might actually be able to do that this way. Hold on. We can do that, and then we can do the death scream here. Yeah, let's try that. See how that works. See what we think of this. Yep, still got to input the right combination.
Wins. Fatality.
Oh my gosh.
Wins. Fatality.
Why do I always go off to the right? Because it's just easier for me to do it that way, and I don't want to. And I want to get the full effect. I don't have to keep pushing Shiva over, but I'll do it from here.
Wins. Fatality.
P25. Fatality text color, character blood color. I've tried it, and to be totally honest with you, it looks mugany. It really does, if I'm honest. Yes, Reigns is an auto explode. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna bring back, let me change this over here. So audio death scream. Yeah, so we got the audio death scream, we got make invisible, we got the explosion with blood. curious. I want to do something real quick. I just want to see one thing. Okay. And 59, 69, 70, 89. Boink. Okay, that's even better. You know what's interesting about the lore there? Now Shiva is listed as a Shokan, and as is Goro. Goro is also a Shokan. But if you read the lore behind Goro, he is a half-human dragon. Yeah, I did try Shiva's blood color, and it was like it comes out a lot brighter green. Now I can make that darker, that's no problem. But to make the blood, like the fatality blood specific per character, it's mugany. It really is. Still feel Shiva's blood should be red. Goro's is red. They're both the same race. And yeah, I mean, but that's something that as soon as you change it, there's going to be people, where's Shiva's green blood? Give her green blood back. Like the multiple blood colors, that was a neat thing, especially like for the robots. And to give Reptile green blood, and I guess Shiva. Motaro had green blood in MK3. He had red blood in UMK3, and it's shifted back to green blood for plus, for consistency. And looking at the code, it was absolutely a factory glitch that he had red blood in UMK3. Well, and Kintaro, like those, they were all red-blooded in MK1 and MK2 because there was only one blood color, and they didn't have robots to worry about. They probably didn't think about making green blood for Reptile or green blood for anybody else. So they must have a high concentration of copper in their blood then. A very high concentration of copper in their blood, because a slight concentration of copper would give it a blue, like a light bluish, kind of like the Statue of Liberty, like bright blue, green, turquoise type deal. The reason that human blood is red, obviously, is because iron, oxygen. So they must have copper-based blood or something like that, or whatever turns green when it oxidizes. That's what they have in their blood. So it's copper-based blood or something else. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was green blood, and they turned. Yeah, it turned it like black and white or grayscale when they did the fatalities, because I guess that's supposed to be less violent, more cartoonish. I don't know. I'm not really sure. To do one more thing. One more thing here. So make invisible. And then we need to move A8 at the B0 hex to A0, 0. Alright, so what I've done here is I've corrected the blood height. So what we've done is we've made, and this should work, is we've made the opponent invisible, and in making them invisible, to make the blood height correct, because I'm not gonna keep going back to that stupid blood routine and modifying it every time something like this comes up. So after they've become invisible, we are moving them down on the screen 30 hex value, and then we're calling the blood explosion. So that should cover us. So let's make sure that's good. Gonna do this quick. It's gonna be about time to call it when we get this done. And just for fun, let's pop rain. So make sure he goes bang. Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe that was too much. We want to, let's go with a 20 hex. 39980. I think I moved him down too much. Oops. There we go. Alright, let's try this. Again, make sure he still pops. And make sure he goes boom. There we go. Heck yeah. Now, let's see. Is it F? I think. What, did it not flash? Okay. Nope. That was weird. There we go. Okay. I love this. That blue portal ideal is Het Susword 2, which is a oh boy. It's a palette. It's a blue value palette swap of, or yeah, Jobber. There you are. It's a blue palette swap of the MK3 hidden portal. So it's, in my opinion, what the Sislak Busores or Lost or whatever they call it, the blue portal, that's what it should have looked like. Unbelievable. No. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to pop the greatest jobber of all time. Riptile. Ha 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 ha! Yes! Oh, that old trick is still alive and well. You gotta hit the right button combination, dingus. Alright. One more time. I want to do this here. And let's do this against Molina. One more time. One more time, promise. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, okay. Now if we were to go, and I'll show you a little trick that I did. So she is currently invisible. Now if we bring her back visible, I lowered her down. So the blood comes out of the right place. The blood, like, correctly comes out. So it's in the right place. So let's see. 2018. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave. And we're just going to make those two little updates from the script, because we are going back to the bloody explosion and we're not dropping the blood. We're not dropping them down so far. We're going to pop this back over. And we're going to pop somebody one more time and we're going to call it a night. Hey, come back. Where'd you go? I didn't mean it. Let's pop Kano. He needs it. He's a jerk. gosh.
Wins. Round one. Fight. Finish him.
Perfect.
Wins. Fatality.
Alright, well, that's going to about wrap it up for me tonight, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, friends. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Shorter stream tonight because I have an early day tomorrow and I just need to be on here a little bit shorter period of time during this time of year because it's very busy for work and holiday time. Got to make sure that I'm not dragging my butt around during the day. So thanks for watching. We will get back, I think, Nightwolf's Holy Light Fatality will not take long to, like, I don't think there's any real significant fixes to that one, so we'll probably look at that one real quick, and then we will go into Sub-Zeros, which I don't think there's really anything to fix on Sub-Zeros, and then we will go to Striker, which will be fun, because both of his fatalities can be kind of lame because he doesn't always strap the bomb to the right place on the right person at the right time. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Take care.